global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Rivers definitely is now a case study to understand political dynamics. Right now as we speak, many Nigerians and political analysts believe that what is going on in Rivers State, even before 2027, both APC and PDP may likely not be able to field a candidate successfully for the 2027 governorship election and maybe some other positions because of the level of court injunctions, court cases going on. Don't forget that we have the Emeka Bekane APC, who presumably and authoritatively is the legal and legitimate chairman, Rivers State chapter. But then we have Tony Okocha, who had over time said he is actually the factional caretaker chairman of Rivers State. And now there was an injunction, a court hearing ruling that came out some few hours ago that many Nigerians believe that it's now getting very dicey. Of course, Emeka Bekane Tony Okocha did not dignify it. Still went ahead to hold his congresses. Rivers APC, some persons believe that the Rivers APC is now dead and buried, and that Magnus can't have his cake. Don't forget that this whole thing began when Magnus and Wike were doing a lot of dilly-dallying here and there. Now they believe that APC was actually brought down using Wike and the judiciary. But let's dive straight into the news to find out exactly what transpired some few hours ago. Now, in the High Court of Rivers State of Nigeria, that's in the Port Harcourt Judicial Division holding at Port Harcourt, and this is suit number FHC/38. Let's just dive into the news quickly. Now, this is actually between the claimant applicant. Who are these claimant applicants? The Oko Jobros Ndike. Number 2 is Peace Ogunu. Number 3 is Samuel Uchebolo. And all of them are filing for being a claimant, of course. And they're all represented. And these guys are actually filing for themselves and also representing the members of All Progressive Congres Rivers State chapter, who paid for the nomination forms and are aspiring to contest election into various positions in local government and ward executive committees of the All Progressive Congress Rivers executive committees of the All Progressive Congress Rivers State chapter, but were denied the forms they paid for. And this case is between the defendant, that's the defendant or respondent, which are All Progressive Congress, His Excellency Abdullahi Ganduji, that's the National Chairman of All Progressive Congress. Now, the order for interim injunction upon this motion Exparte filed on the 19th day of November 2024, coming up before this honorable court for hearing and determination, and after reading the affidavit of urgency and affidavit in support of Mr. Oko Jabrown Ndike, adult, male, Christian, citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and an indigene of Rumoko Odugo in Emohia local government area of Rivers State, Nigeria, and after hearing the submissions of Chief E.N. Ebele Esquire of Counsel for the claimant, that's all applicants, it is hereby ordered as follows. Number 1, that all parties in this suit are to maintain the status quo as Saturday, the 21st day of November, which is some hours ago, really, 2024, pending the hearing and determination of the motion of notice. That this matter stands adjourned till the 3rd of December 2024 for motion on notice. And now, a Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt, of course, was presided over by Justice J.V. Obamano has restrained the All Progressive Congress APC and its national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje from conducting elective congresses in the state. Now, the restraining order against APC and its national chairman Ganduje was contained in an order of interim injunction granted by the court in suit number PHC 13859/CS/2024 filed by Oko, Joe Brown, Dike, P. Soguno, and Samuel Uchebulu. And the applicant, through their representative by Barrister E. Enebete, alleged that they were denied participation in the party's nomination process despite paying for the forms. And the court, considering the urgency of the matter, ordered that the APC national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje and other officials of the party to maintain the status quo pending the hearing and the determination of the motion on notice. And the court specifically restrained the APC from organizing or conducting elective congresses slated for November 23rd and 30th, 2024, without including the claimant. The court restrained the party from accepting or inaugurating winners of World Executive Committee's congresses held on November 16, 2024. The judge, after issuing the orders, adjourned the matter to December 3rd, 2024 for motion on notice. Meanwhile, even Chief Tony Okocha, that's the Tony Okocha-led faction of the APC in Rivers State, said it will go ahead with the congresses in the state as planned. Secretary of the Okocha-led caretaker committee of the party in the state, that Wike Ikenga, told newsmen that they are not aware of any court order stopping them. Ikenga also vowed that the party would appeal the appeal court judgment, which nullified the Federal High Court ruling on October 5th, 2024 local government election in Rivers State, which means the appellant, the special panel that was set up, and then they have every intention to appeal that judgment. Well, I guess it's not rest time for Fubara, but my colleague is in the house. This is interesting. Fubara seemed to be the one now having rest. APC infighting really over the same matter. Some people brought form and they allowed them to contest. And now they are not taking the whole government, their government to court, and taking their leadership to court. With PDP having their own fair share too in Rivers State, what's your take, please?
Well, for me, I must say that what is going on in Nigeria, and in general, and specifically in Rivers State, is quite frightening and troubling, especially for the judiciary. Now, despite the fact that there had been a court order that they should discontinue anything called a Congress because of the pending cases in court, Tony Okocha went ahead. Now, the big question is, this one has nothing to do with Fubara. This has a lot to just do with their own party. Fubara has no hand in it, because if you listen to those who dragged them to court, they were talking about buying nomination form, and they were not allowed to feature. So it has nothing to do with Fubara, and they are dishonoring it. Are these the kind of people that we should be dealing with? This is really troubling, I must say, because when I heard of it, I was like, what kind of disobedient to court order is this? Congress should not hold. You went ahead with the Congress. So which therefore mean you people don't even have any right to even stand against Fubara. Now, even the case of Fubara that we are talking about, they say he does not respect court order and all of that. Most of the court orders they want Fubara to align with have appeal in court. And as far as there is an appeal in court, you must stay the execution. There must be a stay of execution of that court order. So, which therefore means that Fubara does not go against any court order. So right now, what is going on in Rivers State, especially in Nigeria, especially in Rivers State, is something that the judiciary needs to look into it and possibly get some very stringent court order that may result to arrest of certain people who are disobeying court order. That's what I feel.
All right, this is getting very interesting. We don't know how 2027 will look like, but infighting in APC in Rivers State and PDP have their fair share. They're just cobbing it. Let's say a place that, who knows, Fubara may be going to APP come to 2027, but for the now, they seem to be having a little bit of rest on all sides. A little bit. Let's go wrap it up.